Tonight I want to show you something that got lost. Not facts about planets. Something older. The way your ancestors read the sky like a letter written just for them. 6 worlds are visible tonight. Let me show you how to find them. February 28th. 6 planets in the western sky. 30 minutes after sunset. That's your window. Here's what I need you to understand. The ancients didn't see planets. They saw wandering stars. That's what the word means. Wanderer. While everything else stayed fixed, these 5 kept moving. Different rules. Different meaning. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. 5 wanderers that have been moving through human consciousness since we first looked up. Every culture tracked them. Named them for gods. Built temples to their rising. The fixed stars told you where you were. The wanderers told you when. They were the calendar before calendars existed. And tonight, they're lined up in the west like they planned it. 5 of them visible at once. Plus Uranus and Neptune if you know where to look. Let me take you there. Venus first. She's impossible to miss. 3rd brightest thing in the sky after the sun and moon. And tonight, she's your anchor. The Babylonians called her Ishtar. The Greeks saw her at dawn and named her Phosphorus, the light bringer. At dusk, they called her Hesperus, the evening star. They didn't know it was the same object. For centuries. The same brilliant wanderer, appearing at both ends of the day. Once they figured it out, she became the goddess of love. Of course she did. What else moves between worlds like that? Find her first. Blazing in the west. Once you have Venus, everything else makes sense. She's the anchor. Start there. Now look up and to the right of Venus. See that steady golden light next to the crescent moon? That's Jupiter. The moon's drifting toward him tonight. They'll be close. Worth watching. The Romans named him for their king of gods. Nothing else in the night sky commands attention like that. And he knows it. Here's something that'll change how you see the sky forever. Jupiter doesn't twinkle. Stars do. They're so far away their light shimmers through our atmosphere. But Jupiter? Close enough that his light stays steady. Bright. Golden to E. Unwavering. That's your Jupiter. Once you know it, you'll never mistake him again. Use that. It's yours now. Below Jupiter, fainter and more golden. That's Saturn. Takes 29 years to orbit the sun. From our perspective, he barely moves month to month. Patient. Thought. Steady. The oldest wanderer. The Babylonians tracked him before they had writing. Some astronomers think he was the first planet humans ever identified. The slow one. The certain one. Mercury's the hard one. I won't lie to you. Closest to the sun, so he never strays far from the horizon. The Romans named him for their messenger god because he moves so fast. There and gone. Tonight, if your western horizon is clear and flat, you might catch him low in the twilight. Look fast. He doesn't wait. If you miss him, he'll be back. He always comes back. Uranus and Neptune. The headlines say they're visible tonight. That's technically true. Uranus you can catch with binoculars if you have a good star chart. Neptune needs a telescope. But here's what I want you to know. The first time I found Neptune through a scope, that pale blue disk just appeared. And I felt something close. The cosmos leaning in, closing the distance. 4 billion kilometers of vacuum and it felt intimate. That's what's waiting if you go deeper. Start with what you can see. The deeper stuff finds you when you're ready. Here's what I want you to take from tonight. That line of wanderers across the western sky. Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. They'll be there next week too. Different positions. That's what makes them wanderers. Learn to find them now, and you'll spot them forever. That's not poetry. That's just true. That bright, steady light that doesn't twinkle? Always Jupiter. That blazing evening star. Venus saying goodnight. The sky isn't random. It's a map. And every traveler who came before you learned to read it. Now you can too. The same sky that guided ships across the Pacific, caravans across the Sahara. It's still there. It never left. You did. 30 minutes after sunset. Face west. Venus first. She's unmistakable. Jupiter by the moon. A Saturn below. Don't overthink it. Just go outside. You're not just looking at planets. You're learning to read the same sky your ancestors read. That's not nothing. That's everything they knew that we forgot. Go outside. Look up. Remember what you forgot.